Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the left side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. At the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Returner decides to fair catch this. offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? He's going to hand this off. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding space at the 20. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now the important point after attempt. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. There's the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll ride the back again here. Unleashes the stiff arm. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Parker. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Using a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Good catch hauled in here over the middle. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. At the 30. The 20. Inside the 10. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
2nd and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Rebels offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
The Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Parker. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful of being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, past the 20, at the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Rebels.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they're just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs are on the move here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line and run the hurry out.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the toss play, runner moving left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he fires the football to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. I mean, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you can look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Parker. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Black 24. Black 24. Jackrabbit.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Now.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? As a design quarterback keeper. And they've got him. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Squirrel, squirrel. Here we go. Lion, lion.
Looking to pass. It's Parker. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just